Arian was one of the richest students at his university. Handsome, kind-hearted, and intelligent, he had everything anyone could ask for. Yet, despite having the world at his feet, his heart belonged to only one person, Naira, a girl from his department. Arian loved Naira deeply. He would do anything for her. Every assignment, project, presentation, and report, he completed them all in her name. He believed that if he loved her enough, one day she would love him back. But Naira never cared about Arian. Instead, she took advantage of his feelings. She used his money for expensive shopping trips, luxury gifts, and lavish outings with her secret boyfriend, Arian. Whenever Arian questioned her actions, she would coldly reply, "If you don't like it, then leave. You're just a friend." Behind his back, Naira and Arian mocked him, treating him like a servant rather than a person who genuinely loved her. One day, Naira made a shocking proposal. "If you truly love me, transfer all your property and wealth to my name, then I'll marry you." Blinded by love, Arian agreed. He transferred everything he owned to Naira. However, after obtaining his fortune, Naira revealed her true face. She abandoned Arian and ran away with Arian, leaving him penniless and broken. With nowhere to go and no one to rely on, Arian wandered the streets. The once successful young man died alone in a tragic accident, but fate had not finished writing his story. Arian suddenly opened his eyes. He was back in his university days. He had been reborn. Remembering the betrayal and pain of his previous life, Arian swore never to repeat the same mistakes. The very next day, Naira approached him with her usual sweet voice. "Arian, I need you to finish my assignment. If you don't, I'll stop talking to you." In his previous life, those words would have terrified him, but not anymore. Arian looked directly into her eyes and replied, "Then go to hell with your assignment." Naira stood there in shock. "What did you say?" "You heard me. Your work is your responsibility, not mine." For the first time, Arian walked away without looking back. Naira smirked to herself. "He'll call me tonight. He's obsessed with me," she thought. But the call never came. Days turned into weeks. No messages, no gifts, no assignments, no endless apologies. Arian had completely changed. Instead of chasing Naira, he began spending time with Sadia, a classmate who had always supported him. She respected him, encouraged him, and genuinely cared about his well-being. As they spent more time together, Arian realized what true love looked like. Eventually, he confessed his feelings. Sadia smiled and accepted. For the first time in both his lives, Arian experienced a relationship built on mutual respect and affection. Meanwhile, Naira became increasingly frustrated. Unable to tolerate being ignored, she decided to confront Arian. When she arrived at a cafe near the university, she froze. There sat Arian, laughing happily while sharing coffee with Sadia. Jealousy burned inside her. She stormed toward their table. "How dare you ignore me after everything I've done for you?" she shouted. Arian calmly replied, "Exactly, after everything you've done." Then he turned back to Sadia, completely dismissing Naira. A few weeks later, Naira went shopping with Arian as usual. At the checkout counter, she confidently handed over her card. "I'm sorry, ma'am," the cashier said. "Your card has been declined." Confused, Naira tried again, still declined. She eventually discovered the truth. The money funding her luxurious lifestyle had always come from Arian, and this time he had stopped paying. Furious, she tried calling him, but Arian had already blocked her number. For the first time, Naira understood what it meant to lose someone who truly cared. Months later, news spread across the university. Arian and Sadia were getting married. Desperate to reclaim the comfortable life she had lost, Naira attended the wedding. Tears in her eyes, she approached Arian. "I made a mistake. I still love you. Please forgive me. Give me another chance." But Arian simply smiled. "The person you loved was my wealth, not me. The person who loved me for who I am is standing beside me today." Realizing her act had failed, Naira tried to create a scene. Without hesitation, Arian instructed the security guards, "Please escort her outside." As Naira was